anything to worry about, Charlie Brown. After all, science has shown a person's character isn't really established until he's at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh well, that's the way it goes.
The only thing wrong with my big brother Charlie Brown is his lack of confidence, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence. His clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence. His stupidity, his clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence.
Did you know that Charlie Brown has never pitched a winning baseball game, never been able to keep a kite in the air, never won a game of checkers, and never successfully punted a football? Sometimes I marvel at his consistency.
I think Charlie Brown has nice hands.
It is truly a dog's life. A life of challenge. You try acting excited when the round-headed kid comes home from school.
Now, Lioness, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Would you please hold still a minute, Charlie Brown? I want Lioness to study your face. Now, this is what you call a failure face. Notice how it has failure written all over it? See the deep lines and the dull, vacant look in his eyes? Yes, I would say this is the finest example of a failure face you are liable to see in a long while.
Some days I wake up early and watch the sunrise, and I think how beautiful it is, how my life lies before me, and I get a very positive feeling about things. Like this morning, for instance. The sky is so clear, and the sun is so bright. How could anything go wrong in a day like this? I'm late!
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need. You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed. You're a good man, Charlie Brown, and we know you will go very far. Yes, it's hard to believe, almost frightening to conceive. What a good man you.
Everybody says to me,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
every voice in harmony.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
All I need is one more try. Gotta get the kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of girl who gives up easily. Wonder why they stop to say,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
never liked me anyway.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Trying not to rock the boat, not to make a scene. A good man, yes, but I confess I don't know what they mean.
I want to rise like I should and do everything right.
But I lie awake at night,
Never sleep,
with questions in my ear.
loud and deep.
I want to join the dance,
Take the leap.
but the answer isn't clear. Then I hear
Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus.
Go ahead, get on the bus, Charlie Brown.
Don't want to be late for school.
That's right.
Don't want to be late.
Don't want to be late for school.
Nothing lasts forever. All good things must end.
Believe it.
I've memorized that phrase by heart.
And you were born for this part.
So tell me,
You're a good man.
I need to know it.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
When do the good things start?
You're a good man,
Baby, kiss
Charlie
me,
Brown.
so
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
This is my report on the past. The past has always interested people. I must admit, however, that I don't know much about it. I wasn't here when it happened.
I think lunchtime is about the worst time of day for me, always having to sit here alone. Of course, sometimes mornings aren't so pleasant either, waking up and wondering if anyone would really miss me if I never got out of bed. Then there's the night, too, lying there and thinking about all the stupid things I've done during the day. And all those hours in between, when I do those stupid things. Well, lunchtime is among the worst times of day for me. There's that cute little red-headed girl eating her lunch over there. I wonder what she'd do if I went over and asked if I could sit and have lunch with her. All I have to do is stand up. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward she probably wouldn't even think of looking at me. She's looking at me. She's looking at me.
No, you're talking about the one I wore to Frida's party. The one I'm talking about was the very light blue one, and it had a design embroidered around the waist.
I don't remember.
Here. It had a big skirt like that, and then it had puffy sleeves just like that, and then it had a sash just like that.
Oh, I remember.
Yes. Well, that was the one that I was wearing when Farida said she's seen one over at...
Lunchtime is among the worst times of day for me.
Do you know something, Schroeder? I think the way you play the piano is nice. Do you know something else? It's always been my dream that I'd marry a man who plays the piano. At parties, he'd play something nice like April showers. I'm sure you could play something nice like April showers. Or even Frere Jacques. Beethoven's nice too. Just imagine, what would you think if someday you and I should get married? Wouldn't you like that if someday we two should get married? Marian was right. Never try to discuss marriage with a musician!
Happiness is a fleeting thing, Sally, but I think a man can come closer to it by directing the forces of his life to a single goal that he believes in. And I don't think a man's personal search for happiness is a selfish thing either, because by achieving happiness himself, he can help others find it too. Do you understand what I'm saying?
We had spaghetti at our house 3 times this week.
Hey, Snoopy, how's the fella?
Hey, Snoopy, cute doggy. What do you say, Tiger?
Hi, Fuzzy Face. Hi, Snoopy.
No one ever calls me Sugar Lips.
You know, a princess sort of thing. A nice dress, nice slippers, oh, and a big ballroom.
Uh-huh.
But that's silly, Charlie Brown, isn't it?
Oh no, not at all. I mean, we all have our own daydreams or ambitions or whatever you want to call them. I mean, I've had one for years, only I've never told anyone.
What? You can tell me.
Oh no, it's not the sort of thing I should tell. No, I don't think I should.
Oh, come on, please. I wouldn't give it away. Please.
Well, I've always wanted to be called Flash. I hate the name Charlie. I want to be real athletic so that everybody would call me Flash. I want to be so good at everything that all around school I'd be known as Flash.
Hey, Frito, listen to this one.
What's the matter, Sally?
I don't know. I was jumping rope. Everything was fine. Then suddenly, it all seemed futile.
Beethoven used to be fond of taking long walks in the country. He always was inspired by the beautiful sounds of the countryside.
You give me back my ball, you blockhead!
Beethoven had it nice.
Oh, Snoopy, you're so adorable.
Okay, Snoopy, I'll be out later with your supper.
I think Snoopy's such a wonderful dog.
Me too. He's just about the best there is.
They like me, I think they're swell. Isn't it remarkable how things turn out so well? Pleasant day, pretty skies, life goes on. Here I lie, not bad at all. Faithful friends, always near me, bring me bones, scratch my ear. Little bird, come to cheer me every day. Sitting here on my stomach with their sharp little claws, which are usually cold and occasionally painful, and sometimes there are so many that I can hardly stand it. Rats! Let me see. Where was I? Oh, that's right. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I wonder if it will snow tonight.
I think I'll walk right up to that little red-headed girl and introduce myself. I think I'll introduce myself and ask her to come over here and sit next to me. I think I'll ask her to sit next to me, and I think I'll tell her how much I've always admired her. I think I'll flap my arms and fly to the moon.
Yesterday, I was a dog. Today, I'm a dog. Tomorrow, I'll probably still be a dog. There's just so little hope of advancement.
Today is April Fool's Day, Charlie Brown. I think I'll play a little trick on you. Yeah, I think I'll try trick. You understand what I'm saying? Don't you, Charlie Brown? You understand this is April Fool's Day, right? You sure? Okay. Hey, Charlie Brown. That little redhead girl over there wants to give you a big hug and kiss.
Really? Wow, this is fantastic.
April Fool! Just like shooting fish in a barrel.
Snoopy! You see the stick? I, the human being, will throw the stick. And you, the dog, will go and retrieve it.
I, the dog, could not be less interested.
I got it!
You give me back my blanket!
No! I got it and I'm going to keep it. This is just the start. You
latest scientific reports, a blanket is as important to a child as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his time building antique automobiles or building model trains or collecting old telephones or even studying about the Civil War. This is called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly, and it helps these men cope with their everyday problems. So I think it's going to be absolutely necessary for me to get my blanket back. So I'm just going to give it a good yank. It's surprising what you can accomplish with some smooth talking and some fast action.
Hey girls, get a load of this.
Look at my little baby brother Linus and his little baby blanket.
There's your silly baby brother and his silly little blanket.
Well, you know how little babies are with their little baby blanket.
I'm Count Dracula from Transylvania.
La-di-da-di-da-la-la-la. Sucking your thumb without a blanket is like eating a cone without ice cream. My blanket and me. It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, 'cause I'm just as self-reliant as before. As a simple demonstration of my independent station, I will go away and leave it on the floor. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it, though I know you won't believe it. I'll just walk away and leave it on the floor. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it on the It's foolish, I know it. I'll try to outgrow it. But meanwhile, it's my blanket and me.
Linus! Do you know what I intend? I intend to be queen. When I grow up, I'm going to be the biggest queen there ever was. And I'll live in a big palace with a big front lawn and have lots of beautiful dresses to wear. And I'm going to go out in my coach and all the people,
Lucy,
and all the people will wave and I will shout at them and...
Lucy, I believe queen is an inherited title. Yes, I'm quite sure. A person can only become queen by being born into a royal family of the correct lineage so that she can assume the throne after the death of the reigning monarch. I can't think of any possible way you could ever become queen. I'm sorry, Lucy, but it's true.
And in the summertime, I will go out in my summer palace and I will wear my crown and swimming and everything, and all the people will cheer and I will wave at them and... What do you mean I can't be queen?
It's true.
These 5 fingers individually, they are nothing. But when I curl them together into a single unit, they are terrible to behold.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Ugh!
Why can't you guys get organized like that?
A C? A C? How can anyone get a C on a coat hanger sculpture? May I ask the question, was I being judged on the piece of sculpture itself? If so, is it not true that time alone can judge a work of art, or was I being judged on my talent? If so, is it right that I be judged on a part of life over which I have no control? Was I being judged on my effort? If so, then I was judged unfairly for I tried as hard as I could. Was I being judged on what I've learned about this project? If so, well then not you, my teacher, also being judged on your ability to transmit your knowledge to me? Are you willing to share my seat? Oh. Well, perhaps I was being judged on the quality of the coat hanger itself, out of which my creation was made. Now is that not also unfair? Am I to be judged by the quality of the coat hangers that are used by our dry cleaning establishment to return our garments? Is this not the responsibility of my parents? Should they not share my seat? Thank you, Miss Sophomore. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
A little more speed, a little more rope, a little more wind, a little more hope. Gotta get this stupid kite to fly. Gotta make sure it doesn't snag, doesn't droop, doesn't drag. Gotta watch out for every little whoops. A little less speed, a little more tack, a little less rise, a little more slack. Gotta keep my wits about me now. Gotta make sure it doesn't get the best of me till I get in the air somehow. Wait a minute. What's it doing? It isn't on the ground. It isn't in a tree. It's in the air. Oh, what a beautiful sight. And I'm not such a clumsy guy. If I really try, I can really fly.
Hi, Charlie Brown.
Hi. Oh, wait a minute. You dropped something. Say, what is all this?
Oh, these are my Valentines. They're for all the boys in our school that I like.
We wouldn't want to lose that one, would we? The one with the initials CB on it?
No, I guess not. Craig Bowerman would be so disappointed.
Oh, Lucy, I'm so depressed. Everything is going wrong. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. Maybe there's something I can do to help. I think what you need to do is come right out and admit all of the things that are wrong with you.
You really think that will help, Lucy?
Certainly.
All right, I'll try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football or baseball or stickball or checkers or marbles or ping pong.
Well, that's okay for a starter.
A starter?
Well, sure. You don't think that mentioning these few superficial failings are gonna do you any good, do you? Wow, Charlie Brown, you have to delve. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am.
And nobody likes you, not Frida, or Shermie, or Linus, or Schroeder, or Lucy,
Or Lucy.
or Snoopy.
Now wait a minute, Snoopy likes me.
And he pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy.
Oh, why was I born just to be one small person that thoroughly, totally, utterly... Wait, you're not very much of a person.
That's certain.
And yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope.
For although you're no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have the distinction to be no one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I'm me.
Yes, it's amazingly true. For whatever you're worth, Charlie Brown, you're you.
Gosh, Lucy, you know something? I'm beginning to feel better already. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
That'll be 5 cents, please.
Couldn't decide if I wanted fudge marble, chocolate, rocky road, or vanilla. I finally decided on fudge marble. Then I had to choose between a plain cone or a sugar cone. I chose a sugar cone. So what happened? I walk away and drop the whole thing on the sidewalk. Don't tell me my life is in a Shakespearean tragedy.
Today is my grandfather's birthday, Charlie Brown.
How old is he?
63. It's hard to believe he was once a human being.
Why is it I always have my supper in a red dish and my drinking water in a yellow dish? One of these days I'm gonna have my supper in a yellow dish and my drinking water in a red dish. Life is just too short not to live it up a little.
Schroeder! Do piano players make a lot of money?
Money? Who cares about money? This isn't art, you blockhead. This is great music I'm playing, and this isn't art. Art, art, art!
Oh, Schroeder, you fascinate me. What? What? What?
Call the principal and hand in the news. We've got a holiday that he can't refuse. A day of harmony, a day of music. Beethoven's birthday.
Beethoven Day?
A reverential shine.
Beethoven Day?
The hope of each musician. No more am I the only guy to stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray.
Beethoven Day.
Yes, as in Ludwig van Beethoven, composer born 1770, died 1827, the eldest of 3 sons. Ludwig's mother was the daughter of the chief overseer of the kitchen.
Whatever. Schroeder, I just want you to know I'm in your side. I want to help publicity-wise with Beethoven's birthday. After all, this is a really big thing.
Thanks for your support, but I just don't want to see Beethoven's birthday commercialized.
Commercialized?
Yes, the next thing you know, they'll be selling Beethoven sweatshirts.
Let's imagine that glorious hour, filled with emotion yet inspired with power, when we all honor the man we adore. On the day we place the newest face on Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. Beethoven Day?
A moment of reflection.
Beethoven Day?
A classical projection. So facing this direction, we begin it today.
Beethoven hooray.
Go action, everybody can
It's
say.
Beethoven
Right,
Day.
that boy and girl, stand up and say, hooray!
A time for celebrating Beethoven Way. La 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 la, hooray!
Here's the World War I flying ace high above Francis's stop with Camel. He is searching for the infamous Red Baron. I must bring him down. Suddenly, anti-aircraft fire begins to burst beneath my plane. Archie, we used to call it. The Red Baron has spotted me. Na 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 na, you can't catch me. Actually, tough flying aces never say nana. It's just trap this fog. It's bad enough having to fight the Red Baron than to fly in weather like this. All right, Red Baron, where are you? Ah, the sun's breaking through. I can see the woods of Monzec below. Ça va, bonjour. What's that? It's a Fokker triplane. All right, Red Baron, I got you now. Oh God, he's coming down from the sky. He's tricked me. I gotta run. Come on, stop with Camel, go. Go, Camel, go. Ah, he's riddling my plane with bullets. Go, Camel, go. Curse you, Red Baron. Curse you and your kind. Curse the evil that causes World War I flying ace back at the aerodrome in France. He is exhausted, but yet he does not sleep, for one thought continues to burn in his mind. Someday I'll get you, Red Baron.
Oh yeah, that's what you think. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Oh yeah, that's what you think.
What?
That's my new philosophy. Oh yeah, that's what you think.
Well, why are you telling me?
Huh?
Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me? I like it. That's a good philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me my new philosophy? The teacher gave it to you on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I could have told her my new philosophy. Miss B, I'm she, look C, a D, a D. Well, why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy. It's like a guarantee, my new philosophy. And things are sure to be a whole lot brighter. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Why are you telling me? No, I can't stand it. Now life is free and easy. Much more philosophy, see with my brand new. You know, someone has said that we should live each day as if it were the last day of our life. This is the last day. I only have 24 hours left. Help me. This is the last day. Clearly, some philosophies aren't for all people. And that's my new philosophy, yeah. Each family has a chain of command. And you know who is the lowest on that chain? Yes, it's the dog. The dog is the lowest on that chain. Do you understand me? I said, do you understand me?
They hate it when you just stare at them like this.
Hi, Linus. Where are you going?
Marcy's teaching me, Charlie Brown. Boy, is she intelligent.
Come along, Linus. Do you see this tree? It is a fir tree. It's called a fir tree because it gives us fur coats. It also gives us wool in the wintertime.
I never knew that before, Marcy. That's very interesting.
And way up there, the little stars and planets make the rain that falls in showers. And when it's cold and winter is upon us, the snow comes up, just like the flowers.
Now, Marcy, I know that's wrong. Snow doesn't come up. It comes down.
After it comes up, the wind blows it around so it looks like it's coming down. But actually, it comes out of the ground, just like grass. It comes up, Charlie Brown. Snow comes up.
Oh, good grief.
Clouds can make the wind blow, but can make the grass grow. So, there you go. These are little known facts that now you know. Well, I don't know, Linus. It looks like an airplane to me. The way the lights are blinking on and off. Schroeder, is that an airplane or a star?
I believe that is a star, but it could be a planet, or maybe even a satellite.
It could be a satellite. I wonder.
Well, we'll never find out by just sitting here.
Where are you going?
I'm going over here to get a closer look.
I like to sit here after supper and listen to the sounds of the night. But somehow, something seems to be missing. In my opinion, that's just what it needed.
I'm so happy. The little red-haired girl dropped her pencil. It has teeth marks all over it. She nibbles her pencil. She's human. It hasn't been such a bad day after all. Happiness is finding a pencil, pizza with sausage, telling the time.
shoes for the very first time.
Happiness is playing the drum in your own school band.
And happiness is walking hand in hand.
Happiness is 2 kinds of ice cream, knowing a secret, climbing a tree.
Happiness is 5 different crayons, catching a firefly, setting him free.